Lessons in Living. Ordinary Women, Extraordinary God by Dr. Cynthia White. For my thoughts are not your thoughts, nor are your ways my ways, says the Lord. Isaiah chapter 55, verse 8. The individual chapters of this book have illuminated the plan of God in the lives of each woman. Their stories reveal God's presence in their lives to lead and guide them according to His plan. When situations appeared to be devastating and hopeless, He protected them from destruction and gave them light to find their way out of the darkness and discouragement. His voice embedded within each of them became that beacon of hope, encouraging them to move forward in faith, not knowing exactly what to do or how to do it, but deep within them, that small voice prompted them to act at crucial moments that improved their circumstance. The tests of their struggles pulled them out of melancholy and depression, activating their will to live and thrive. They discovered purpose in their situations. They began to see beyond their circumstances and embrace before unseen possibilities. The fruit of each struggle benefited them and others by creating solutions to common problems. This is the purpose of our lives, in that we do not live alone to ourselves. We are all interwoven through life to complete the puzzle of humanity. We were created for partnership, like the disciples before us. Jesus instructed and trained them, then He sent them out two by two to accomplish their assignments. In the lessons of life that we encounter, we learn that what appears to be random and chaos is actually a well thought out divine plan. By the architect of all creation, events appear strange to us because we do not think the way our Creator does. How can core devastation lead to a glorious life? By faith, we learn that the obstacles we encounter, regardless of how hard or insurmountable they appear to be, are by divine design to develop our character and divine self. It is imperative that we know the designer of our life to understand the plan for our life. His word is the manual for our plan. His word is the manual for our life. We communicate with Him to understand the blueprint for living. By faith, we learn that the obstacles we encounter, regardless of how hard or insurmountable they appear to be, are by divine design to develop our character and divine self. We learn that we are never alone because God keeps His promise to never leave us. We are not forsaken, but are constantly shepherded along the path that we were created to travel. As we travel, He will supply what is needed for our journey. That supply comes through those whom He assigns to enter our life at strategic intervals to make a way out of no way. Finally, we learn that the test is not only about us. It is crucial that we pass the test because others will benefit from what we learn and overcome. We become ambassadors of our experiences to guide others through the journey they will travel. We gain testimonies to increase our faith and that of our brothers and sisters. We become that light set upon a hill to encourage others to remain hopeful, pass their own divinely designed test, and overcome the obstacles in our lives. Lessons in Living. Ordinary Women, Extraordinary God by Dr. Cynthia White. Narrated by me, the Queen Bee, Angie BEE.